Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Arc's Fantasia. Last time we made it to the flagship Percival because Alf was chasing Vice, and apparently the Rogueress attacked the flagship of Vice, and then all hell broke loose, probably because of the Death Chanter summoning his undead soldiers. So it looks like there's the actual Imperial soldiers fighting undead soldiers, or it could be the Imperial soldiers fighting Alf's soldiers, you know, the two armies against each other, so yeah, it's not a good situation. Oh, okay, so this is Lord Mahad's ship, but he's dead, so Vice took it over. Oh, really? Huh. He seems like a good guy, too bad we never really got to meet him or anything. Oh, yeah, that's true. Huh. I'm surprised that he didn't marry Elena, you know, him being king and all. Why did he just have her as part of his harem, or, you know, his mistress or something? Yeah, no kidding. Oh, okay. Well, you guys shouldn't be just dawdling back here whenever, you know, there's a war on the loose, or whatever it is.
Looks pretty tough.
Stay on guard.
Okay, so we have some new enemies here, and as usual, they're incredibly hard. Yeah, these guys here are insane, so you don't want to skimp on using your Excel arts against these guys. They have auto defense, they have a critical hit that they can do, they have the Wind Slicer ability against you. It's just terrible. They have either 2,860 HP or 2,154 HP, depending on which version or which armor you're fighting. They don't have any weaknesses or anything. Oh my god, they're just ugh. And it would behoove you to have Leslie in your party, because she does have the Human Bane on her weapon, so she is able to deal, you know, a pretty decent chunk of damage to these guys. Unfortunately, they didn't die there, but really? Actually, I'm kind of glad that you're attacking Leslie of all people. She does have the auto regain, so it's something.
Man, gotta wash my gear again.
Okay, so let's keep on going on through here. If I don't go down a path, it's just a dead end, so I wouldn't worry about it. Ooh, I was able to avoid that guy. Can I avoid you too? Oh, at least I can get a sneak attack. As you're going through here, make sure that you're healing up after every single fight. Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about before. It's just terrible, you know, two armies are both going after each other, and then they don't know who's friend, who's foe, who's an ally, who's not. It's just bad. It's just rough, you know. Also, another thing that I didn't talk about before is this is a one-time only dungeon. So do keep that in mind. Do ensure that you do get all the treasures and weapons in here as well. And we actually have some halfway decent weapons in here too. Nothing too great, but some pretty nice stuff. So let's see, at this one you want to head left and then go down. Let's see. Also, there is no map in here either, so keep that in mind also. Not that it really matters, because the maps are completely useless in this game. I've kind of gotten over this at this point. Ooh, the Chaser. There's a new weapon for Leslie, even though she's still working on her old weapon, but sure, whatever. Let's see. Oh, Combo Strike Plus. What does that do? Oh, wow, 2 additional attacks? Whoa, that's insane! That'd be really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go up here, and we're going to get a cutscene, and I'm going to try to be quiet during the ensuing cutscene, because it's a doozy. We actually have a lot of cutscenes today.
Ow, stop! He didn't order the attack on Batrachides. It wasn't Vice. Adele did it.
You're lying, Lark. Why do you always blame Adele?
Because she's completely psychotic!
Die, Alphonse!
Elf, look out! No one's ever hurting my friends again!
Out of the way!
Ah!
Vice? Your deceit must be from your mother. My deceit? I wasn't expecting you to be so cunning. I wasn't careful enough.
Service!
Adele?
Here's your reward for attacking Anthrax. Now die! And take your dishonor with you!
Adele, does that mean Lark was telling the truth?
Alf needs the throne to carry out his plans.
What? Sir Alf would never usurp the throne in such a dishonorable fashion.
I didn't do it for Alf. Have you forgotten the pact that was made with Real?
You'll praise me, won't you, Alf? I did such a good job, didn't I?
Adele, if that's the path you've chosen, then I have no choice but to follow it.
Then we're done here. Let's go.
Not if I can help it.
Imaginal Diva, let them go. This ship will crash any minute now. If you fight here, you're all dead. I'm taking the throne, Vice.
Vice probably should have tried to kill Alf this entire time instead of trying to kill Lark.
This world is nothing but a playground for the gods, Lark. The three gods meddle with all nations, forcing their rules upon them. I wanted to get rid of North Noirism and Ulkinism for that very reason.
That's why you kept on invading?
Unfortunately, I think my time is almost up. Even with Isa's protection, my body is nearing its end.
Just answer this one question. Are we really?
Our mother was targeted by the Queen, so she fled the castle. That is when she met the mercenary Rex, and you were born.
Huh?
She made me swear never to tell. But before my father committed suicide, he told me to protect her. When I took the throne, I wanted to reveal the truth so she'd come back to the castle.
The Emperor killed himself? If that's true, then you and Prince Alf had no reason to fight.
I broke the seal protecting the Bible, despite my father's warnings to save my mother. As a result of it, he became afflicted with Isa's curse. Whether he wanted to or not, the dragonization caused by the curse began to take effect, so he decided to kill himself to end it. It wouldn't be wrong to say that I did have a hand in killing him.
You're always like this. It's like you're trying to make people misunderstand you.
I died the moment I was afflicted with Isa's curse. From that point on, my life's work was to eliminate the gods.
Then I will follow in your footsteps.
But do you have the power to kill a god?
I don't know. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. But I think people should be able to control their own destinies.
Then you should ask Carlyle for help.
Carlyle?
She's a strange one, but she'll certainly be able to help you. If I die, she will contact you.
Service!
Don't let me down, my brother.
Lark! We're losing altitude!
Let's get back to the lightship.
But actually, don't go back to the lightship, because there's two things that we can get if we go back up to where Vice is. So definitely screw that, turn around, throw caution to the wind, and take that elevator back on up there, because we're going to need all this. Let's see. If you recall, back in that cutscene, there was a weapon just kind of sitting there. It looked a little bit different from the other weapons sitting around, and now we can get it. Hey! Ooh, the Iskander. The Iskander Bay? No, that's something else. Let's see. Oh, mass attack. Ooh, attacks all enemies. Now, here's the problem with that mass attack. It is an armed force, and as such, it costs actually 7 AP to use. So the only time that you would really want to use it is if you have 4 or more enemies. So it's incredibly situational, and it takes up so many slots on the weapon that I just don't think it's worth it, like, at all. Yeah, Adele is pretty unbelievable, I've got to say. Oh, yeah, the tide is kind of turning against our group. I mean, Alf has the throne now. How are we ever going to attack him? How are we ever going to defy him? He has an entire army at his command. This isn't good at all. Oh, I like Leslie. She's sweet. She really is. Anyway, I'm going to get on out of here, and I'm going to meet you back at the save point at the very beginning of the flagship Percival. I'm back at the save point where we began this episode, so let's get back on Cecile the Brave. Whoa. Oh, nice little cutscene here. I'll be quiet for all this. Oh, hey, we made it! Sweet! Cecile the Brave triumphs again! And everybody on that ship died. Even the soldiers. And most of the soldiers were innocent. They were just doing their jobs.
Lark.
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine.
So now what? The Republic and the Empire are both in shambles. I doubt Lark's much interested in any more Child of Issa activity either.
Vice said something about asking a girl named Carlisle for help. Do you know her?
Nope, never heard of her.
Then how are we supposed to ask for her help? We don't even know how she's supposed to help us.
If there's nowhere else to go, you mind if we visit Bennett Nash? I need to check something out there.
Like what?
Sir Alf said something about Prince Vice killing the Republic's soldiers that came to the aid of the Director. I just find it hard to believe he would really do that.
I see. Maybe he was protecting the Director from the Ion Unit.
That's a very good possibility. That would have been the perfect chance to get rid of the head senator for good.
I want to go too. Prince Vice said the gods were created by people. I can't help but wonder about that. Maybe Hosea will know something.
Even if he did, he probably wouldn't come out and say so. Oh yeah, I forgot you're of the divine race. You'd think a 1,000-year-old would know the truth about the gods.
I really don't. Sorry. I do know that 1,000 years ago, there was an anti-Noirism group that claimed Issa was a false god.
For now, let's head for Bennett Nash.
Okay.
Huh. Esau's a false god. Okay, so anyway, let's head on over to Bennett Nash. Oh, stray sheep. Oh yeah, it's right down there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is really rough, you know? He was an only child, and then all of a sudden he has a half-brother who was the prince of all people. Oh, yeah. What is it, Leslie? I don't know. Vice, at the end, like, he seemed like a decent, okay guy. He was just highly misunderstood. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, he's decent enough as a person. He was pretty horrible politically, you know, invading all these other countries and everything. It's not like he's, you know, the best person ever, but I don't think that deep down inside he was a horrible person. He was just trying to attain his goals. The way that he was going about attaining the goals wasn't all that great. I mean, the ends really didn't justify the means as far as, you know, he was concerned. Yeah, I mean, he killed a lot of people. He bombed Alkina. He tried to invade all these Republic lands. So, yeah. But as far as him as a person, as far as him as a brother, he wasn't terrible. I mean, at least he, you know, let Lark know that he was his brother, so that's something. Anyway, let's head inside Bennett Nash. I doubt Hosea is going to tell us anything, though. Why are we even going to ask him? We know that he's like a terrible person. We know that he's working with Ignacy and all them, yet we're gonna go ask him and like pretend that we don't know anything to try to get on his good side or try to, you know, get some information out of him? I don't know if this is gonna work. I really doubt it's gonna work, actually. And Adele, like, what the hell? What a psychotic bitch! Like, she goes and she pretty much has Alf kill Vice, and then she laughs about it. Like, what the hell? Let's see this new scene.
Wait, I hear someone talking.
So Alf's become the new emperor.
The remaining Rogress have all fallen into his hands, it seems. He'll likely find the path to the Holy Land, as inscribed in the Meridian Bible. If that should happen, ozone pollution will only get worse.
He may be a child of Issa, but he's still just another pathetic common race child. Growing up in these ozone-polluted lands, it's no wonder he was led astray by Real's law.
I too belong to that pathetic common race.
I thought you left that behind you. Without ozone, the people of the common race will all perish. But with the dragon gem you got from the divine race, you're safe as can be.
We had best turn our attention to eliminating the child of Issa.
It does seem that Lark has become suspicious of us. Our best option now is to take care of Alf and wait for a new child of Issa to appear.
I will use code control to brainwash Lark. If that fails, we can use some other means to dispatch him. What do you think?
All right.
I knew those two were in on something.
But what are they talking about? If we can't live without ozone, Imagino's law isn't meant to save the human race after all.
I knew it.
What do you mean, Rifia? Do you know something?
The humans that Imagino speaks of, that may only refer to the divine race.
So the common race will all be killed.
That's crazy. There's only a handful of the divine race left. Over 90% of the people on this planet are common race.
So the divine race would become dominant. I never pieced it together before. But if this is true, we've got trouble.
Let's discuss this later. If we stay in Benetnash any longer, who knows what'll happen. Let's get back to the lightship.
Yeah, before we get caught.
And we're going to have yet another cutscene, and I'm going to be quiet for it as well. Well, more than likely. I may have a couple things to say. Whoa! Hey! We've been caught! Who knew?
What? You think I didn't notice you eavesdropping on us?
You won't take us without a fight. Now we know. You were working together all along, weren't you? Once we tell the director about this...
The director...
Huh? What's so funny?
Our dear director is not in office anymore. She's left her disc behind, too.
What? What the...
When Batrachides was attacked by the Imperial Army, my subordinate killed her and took it back for us.
I'll never forgive you.
I never asked for your forgiveness. I don't need the likes of you. I'm just here to teach that disobedient little child of Issa how to behave properly.
It is only a child of Issa that can choose a law. You can't manipulate him that way.
As one of the divine race, you should agree to the manipulation of Lark's code. If we have the ability to control Lark, then our race can be saved.
But what about us? If you were part of the common race and...
Do not concern yourself with me. Now, be the obedient little puppet you deserve to be.
Lark!
Rifia!
I'm sorry, Lark. I didn't know about any of this.
Ah, Diva. Just look what you've done.
Heretic. I won't let you get away with this.
Lark, run back to the lightship.
Got it.
After them! They're getting away!
So, Shelley's dead? That's the director, right? Oh god, this is not good. And what was Leslie's relationship with Shelley? I don't think that it was just employer-employee.
Rifia isn't waking up. This must be that code control brainwashing they were talking about.
It's likely the same as Gula's curse.
So if we can analyze the code like we did before, we should be able to get her to wake up.
Unfortunately, the only person that can see which code was overwritten is the diva, Rifia.
Ugh. What the?
Lark! Look at Simma's dragon gem!
It's glowing.
If you want to save the diva, go to the ancient tower Zeifelt.
Lark, are you okay? You look like you're off in your own little world.
I heard Simma's voice. He said we must go to Zeifelt if we want to save Rifia.
That's in the desert south of Diamant. Is there something there that could help us?
Well, we don't have any other leads. I guess we just have to trust Simma.
Saving those in need is the #1 rule for a hero. If we're going to save Rifia, I don't think we can afford to ignore any clues that come our way.
You're right. Let's get going.
And we'll head to Zeitfeld Holy Tower and see about reviving Rifia next time on Let's Play Arc-Rise Fantasia. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.